Welcome to Bias Bash. I'm Lauren Green. While all eyes are on the 2016 presidential race, there are some interesting developments happening on the Senate side. In particular, the open seat in Maryland to replace outgoing Senate Democrat Barbara Mikulski. As state politicians decide whether to run, is the media missing a growing divide among Democrats? Here with more is Justin Duckham, senior Washington correspondent for Talk Radio News Service. Welcome, Justin.
Hey, great to be here.
So what's the media missing in this race?
Well, I think they're missing a really important story and one that's going to have some big implications for 2016. In Maryland right now, we have Representative Chris Van Hollen, who is a member of the House Democratic leadership. He's widely viewed as sort of the establishment candidate running for the open seat. And to the left of him, we also have Representative Donna Edwards, who is really right now gaining a lot of progressive support from a lot of the sort of Elizabeth Warren wing of the Democratic Party. And this is setting up to be a pretty bruising primary and one that really gets down to the sort of nitty-gritty about what it means to be a Democrat in 2016.
Yeah, this is something you were bringing up before when we talked, is that, the stories seem to focus on who's running, because there's a long list of politicians who might decide to run, including the mayor of Baltimore, I believe even. But why should we be focused more on the fighting inside the Democratic Party rather than just the players themselves?
Well, I don't have to tell you, in 2010, we saw a huge divide in the Republican Party. We saw a lot of mainstream candidates going up against, insurgent candidates. That's how we got introduced to, as a nation, to people like Christine O'Donnell from Delaware, or Joe Miller from Alaska. And just in terms of basic fairness, this is something that should be paid attention to here. There's the same divide, but also this has a sort of an echo for what exactly we're going to be seeing when it comes to 2016. Hillary Clinton right now hasn't really been challenged to the left from a lot of the names that are sort of floating out there, but there really hasn't been a discussion yet that would really engage people like Bernie Sanders or people like Martin O'Malley, who are running on sort of a different economic message than Hillary Clinton is used to. So I think if we start seeing this sort of divide going forward in Maryland, this could be a bellwether for the future of the Democratic Party and what exactly they're going to look like, not just in 2016, but for years to come.
Yeah, it's a foregone conclusion that it's a Democratic seat. I mean, are there any Republicans that even have a chance at this?
That's a good question, but this is going to be going into 2016 where, we're probably going to see more Democratic turnout than we saw in 2014 in Maryland for the last statewide race that we saw there. There we saw a Republican beat a young upstart Democrat, which sort of shocked the political establishment at large. So, it certainly could fall into Republican hands, but right now the attention really has to be focused on the two Democrats here, both of which are rising stars within their party and are certainly getting a lot of support from pretty interesting people involved in the state.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this seat hasn't been vacant since 1987, so it's a huge, huge deal just to get the seat open in itself.
Oh, it certainly is. Absolutely.
All right, well, thank you so much, Justin. To hear more media analysis on this topic, catch Media Buzz with Howard Kurtz, Sundays at 11 a.m. Eastern, and again at 5 p.m. Eastern on the Fox News Channel. I'm Lauren Green, and thanks for watching.